She accused me of cheating to hide her affair, but the truth revealed everything. It started like any other normal day in our relationship. Eva and I had been together for 4 years, and though we had our ups and downs, I always believed we were strong. She was smart, beautiful, and successful in her own right. But lately something had changed. She had been distant, a little cold. I dismissed it at first. Life was busy, and we all had our moments of stress. Then things took a turn. One Friday night, we had plans to go out for dinner. Something casual. Eva was in the bathroom when her phone started buzzing. Normally, I wouldn't think much of it, but the constant stream of notifications caught my attention. It wasn't just the usual messages from friends or work. There was something different. A pattern. A tone. My stomach dropped. Something wasn't right. Glancing at the screen, I saw a name I didn't recognize. A man's name. Hesitating for only a moment, I picked up the phone and opened the messages. My heart sank. The texts were flirtatious, suggestive. There was no mistaking it. She was having an affair. Dan. The man she had been texting shared intimate details, things that made me feel sick. Before I could process it all, Eva walked out of the bathroom and caught me holding her phone. Her reaction was immediate. "What are you doing with my phone?" she demanded, her voice sharp. I froze. My mind raced, but I couldn't find the words. "Eva, I just saw these messages," I said, my voice unsteady as I handed her the phone, the conversation still open. Instead of guilt or remorse, her expression shifted into something else. Defensive. Calculating. "That's not what you think," she said, snatching the phone from my hand. "You're overreacting. This is just harmless flirting." "Harmless," I repeated, trying to keep my voice even. "Eva, this isn't just harmless. You're having an affair." She narrowed her eyes, a smirk playing on her lips. "You think I'm the unfaithful one? What about you? How many times have I caught you sneaking around with your little friend from work?" The accusation hit like a punch to the gut. "What? Eva, what are you talking about? I'm not cheating on you. You're the one." She cut me off, her voice rising. "Don't lie to me. You're just trying to deflect from your own guilt. Maybe it's time to come clean." Her audacity left me speechless. She was turning it around on me, making it seem like I was the one who had been unfaithful. But I knew the truth. She was the one betraying me. "Eva, I have proof," I said quietly, my voice cold. "You're not going to turn this around on me. I already know what's been going on." She scoffed. "Proof? What proof? You think I'm scared of your accusations." But she didn't realize what I had in store. While I had been trying to process everything, I had done my own investigating. I had tracked her movements, called in favors from friends who knew people in her work and social circles. I had hard, undeniable proof. "I've been looking at your credit card statements, Eva," I said, my voice low but firm. "I know you've been meeting him. Dan. I know where you've been. I know when. You thought I didn't notice the hotels, the late-night texts, the dinners you were having without me. You can't deny it anymore." The color drained from her face. She opened her mouth to speak, but no words came out. The mask had slipped. The truth was there, undeniable. For the first time, I saw fear in her eyes. You were tracking me?" she whispered, her voice breaking. "You've been spying on me?" "I did what I had to do because you weren't being honest with me," I said. "You were playing games. And now it's all out in the open." I pulled out the bank statements, the hotel reservations, and the screenshots of the text messages I had saved. Proof she couldn't refute. Proof that turned her affair from a suspicion into fact. There was nowhere to hide. "I didn't want to believe it," I continued, my voice steady. "But you made me do this. I didn't want to expose you, but I couldn't let you accuse me of something I didn't do while you were the one lying." Tears welled up in her eyes, but it was too late for apologies. The damage had been done. "You don't understand," she said, almost pleading. "It's not what it seems. I was just confused. I needed someone. Someone who made me feel alive again." "Eva, that's not an excuse," I replied, my voice hardening. "You betrayed me. You lied to my face. And then you tried to turn it all on me. I'm done with the lies." She broke down, collapsing onto the couch, her hands covering her face in shame. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I didn't know what to do." But there was nothing she could say to fix what had already been broken. I didn't know what the future held after that night. I didn't know if we could ever rebuild what we had. But I knew one thing for sure. I was done being her scapegoat. I was done with the games. I was done pretending everything was okay. As I packed my things and walked out the door, Eva's cries echoed behind me. But I didn't look back. There was nothing left to salvage from a relationship built on lies. And sometimes the truth, no matter how painful, was the only way forward.